back to my channel. My name is Remi. Thanks for tuning in. I'm always so excited to be here and to be doing a video and to have you tuned in. If you're new here, welcome. If you've never seen any of my videos, welcome. And if you've seen my previous videos, welcome back. And on my channel, I film on faith, lifestyle, and development. So if you're interested in any of those areas, please subscribe to my channel. So the subscribe button is, I think, on the left side, no, on your right side of the video. And just click on the red button that says subscribe, and that's it. It's free. Subscribe, and you can get notifications when I post new videos. So for this video, I want to talk about 12 ways in which you can invest in yourself. 12 ways to invest in yourself. So typically people, talk about investing their money or investing their time into something. But today I want to focus on how you can invest in yourself and what that even means and ways by which you can do that. So if you're interested, definitely keep watching. So I saw an interesting quote that I really like, and it's by Robin Sharma, and it says, "Investing in yourself is the best investment you will ever make. It will not only improve your life, it will improve the lives of those around you." And I thought this was interesting because it's so true that when you invest in yourself, your life will improve. There's no doubt about that, because when you invest in something, you want to yield good returns, right? You're putting money down. Let's say, for example, if you're investing your money, you're putting money down with hopes that you can yield good returns. The same goes to when you invest in your life. When you invest in yourself, you will yield good returns. You see the benefits of what you've invested in, in your life. And the good thing about investing in your life is it's not just going to be a benefit or a blessing to you. It's most likely going to be a benefit and a blessing to those around you, So I think, the whole idea of investing in yourself, we need to take it seriously, both male, both female, everyone. We need to take it seriously. So let's get right into the points that I was going to make. And the first way you can invest in yourself is by what you watch and what you listen to. And the reason I say this is because if you watch, positivity, if you listen to positivity, it's going to benefit your life, and you're investing in your life because you'll be encouraged, you'll be motivated, you'll be inspired, you can learn new things, and it can just benefit your life in general. Versus if you're listening to negativity all the time, I've not even met the person yet that will tell me that them listening to negativity has improved their life. So definitely what you watch and what you listen to is important. And that also ties to the point that if you're listening to something that's maybe not necessarily negative, but it's not improving your life. Let's say entertainment, for example. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. But if you're putting all your time into that and you're not, listening to things that can benefit you or add value to your life, it's probably not the best. So, the first thing is watch what you listen to. Be very careful about what you watch and the kinds of things that you listen to, whether it's positive or whether it's negative for your life. The second point I'm going to make is read books. Read books, whether it's, actual books or ebooks, whatever you like, but just make sure that you're reading books, because personally for me, reading books help me relax. But okay, let's say you're not me, and maybe it doesn't necessarily help you relax, but there's a lot of benefits you get just by reading. You gain general knowledge, you get to learn something new. A lot of great leaders, they write a lot, and when you read their work, you kind of have an insight as to how they think or what they think about something, and it helps you shape your own perspective on something. It gives you better understanding of something that maybe you were struggling with to understand initially. So just reading is very enlightening. It's a great investment in your life because it's not necessarily expensive. Like if you go on Amazon, for example, you can get a great book for like $10, $10, or maybe $15. but just make sure that you're reading books, and whether it's ebooks as well. You can do your research. Who do you like? What kind of topics do they talk about? How can you learn from them and things like that? So I'll definitely recommend reading books. Is very important, and it's a great way to invest in yourself. It's a great way to invest in your life. And me for example, I have a long list of books that I want to read this year, and bit by bit I'm going through the list, and it's working, and I really am enjoying it, and I'm learning from it. So point number 2 again is to read books. Point number 3 is choose your friends wisely. So there's a saying that goes, birds of the same feather flock together. And another one goes, bad company corrupts good manners. Okay. And people say that, and we used to hear them when we were younger, and we're like, okay, whatever, this older people, they just like to talk. But it's actually very true, because if you're not associating with friends who confirm to your goals, or who add value to your life, then it's not an investment, because whether you like it or not, they will draw you back. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, they will delay, you from improving your life, because you're not moving with the right people. You're not being friends with the right people. And also it goes to counsel as well. If you're not friends with people who conform to your goals, they're not going to give you a good counsel. They're not going to give you a wise counsel. They're going to, counsel you based on what they think and based on what they know. And sometimes, actually, most times, it's not for your benefit. So choose your friends wisely. It's important. It's important to choose your friends wisely. The 4th point I'm going to make is get rid of toxic friends. So initially I talked about choose your friends wisely, but also, just as much as it's important to choose your friends wisely, it's also very important to get rid of toxic people, toxic friends. And that's important because, let's say you're already friends with somebody, you're already friends with a group of people, and you notice that every time you have an idea, they shut it down. Every time you want to do something with your life and improve yourself, they have something negative to say about it. If you need support, moral support, or if you need encouragement, they are not giving it to you. Matter of fact, they're discouraging you. You need to get rid of those friends. And you need to get rid of those kind of people. So just getting rid of toxic people, it's an investment in your life, because you need an environment whereby you can thrive, where you feel encouraged, where you feel like your ideas are being nurtured, and you feel like people are cheering you on and praying for you and supporting you. You need that kind of energy. Other than that, bad energy, what? Stay far away. So you need to get rid of toxic friends. And again, and this whole idea of getting rid of toxic friends doesn't mean that you have to go around walking like, okay, no, I'm better than you. No, that's not the point. The point is, at the point of your life, you have to do what's best for you. And, you need to make decisions. You need to take some steps that can better your life. And one of the ways of doing that is just getting rid of people that are toxic for your life, toxic for your thoughts and things like that. So let's just keep that in mind. Point number 5 that I'm going to make is staying in touch with loved ones and pretty much positive relationships. And the reason I say this is because positive relationships are healthy. They are healthy, and they help, cheer you on. They help encourage you. And I know I was reading Pastor Rick's book recently, and he was talking about the whole idea of relationships are built to last, right? At the end of the day, when all is said and done, you're not going to care too much about material things, but relationships, people, you need people in your life. You need good relationships, positive relationships, not just any relationships. And stay in touch with loved ones. I mean, the world is very techy these days, right? So if you can call someone, text somebody, FaceTime, send an email, go visit, actually go visit the person, whatever works. Take time out to nurture your relationship, positive relationships. And I keep saying positive relationships because sometimes you feel like your family or loved ones are not giving you the kind of energy that you want. So in that instance, it's probably not a positive relationship. But the whole idea is to stay close and stay in touch with loved ones. It's very important. I try to put a link down below to Pastor Rick's message where he talks about that, and how, God loves relationships. He wants us to be a family of God here on earth. So it's important that we stay in touch with loved ones. So I've made my point number 1, which is what you watch and listen to. Is it positive or is it negative? 2, read books. 3, choose your friends wisely. 4, get rid of toxic friends. 5, stay in touch with loved ones and positive relationships. Now, number 6 is find a mentor. Find a mentor. So if you're a professional, for example, you want to find a mentor in the field that you're interested in, right? Or if you're an aspiring professional, you want to be a doctor, you want to be an accountant, you want to be a fashion designer. Find a mentor in that field who's already successful, so that they can teach you or give you some advice and give you some tips that you might not necessarily have known without talking to them. And mentorships are great because you don't have to make the same mistake that somebody else made. You could be better. They can give you some ideas and some knowledge that you typically would not know. And it's okay to seek multiple mentors, right? Because some mentors are great because they have certain skill set, right? But 2 mentors might not necessarily have the same skill set. So maybe one is better in an area that you're interested in. Reach out to them. And if somebody else is better at something else that the other mentor is not good at, reach out to that person as well. And so the whole idea is to just gain knowledge and gain better skill, so that you can be very prepared for what you want to do with your life. So it's a great way of investing in your life. And it helps your network. There's a saying that goes, your network is your net worth. So if you know people, getting connected, it's a great way to invest in your life. Point number 7 is learn something new. Take a class. Learn something new. Learn a skill. If you're interested in knowing about a subject matter, take a class. Take an online class. I mean, the internet is so amazing. You can just Google something and take a class. Listen to TED Talks. I love listening to TED Talks. So if you like somebody and if you like the work that they've done, and you hear that they're about to speak somewhere, go listen to them speak. Go listen to them give a speech. Learn a new skill. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Learn how to do something that you don't know how to do. If you want to learn how to cook a meal, go on YouTube and learn it. If you want to know how to sew, go on YouTube and learn it. It's just, the whole idea is that the world is changing. The world is evolving, and you want to be able to learn new things. If you want to learn how to swim, go for it. At the end of the day, the whole idea is you're learning something new and you're investing in your life. It's a great way to invest in your life. So, point number 8 is set goals. Set goals. So I have a video on my page. I'm going to put a link in the description box, and it's on goal setting. So watch that video. It has all the ideas and all the tips, and all the advice rather, and all the tips on how to set and achieve your goals. Setting goals is definitely a way of investing in yourself, investing in your life. Point number 9 is take care of your physical health. And this just goes to the fact that you just, it's a great way to invest in your life by exercising, watching what you eat, being more conscious of your health and taking good care of yourself, going for your medical checkups, taking your health seriously, and just taking ownership of your health, so that way, there's a saying, I like quotes, by the way. So there's a quote that says, take care of your body so that your body can take care of you. At the end of the day, just be in charge of your physical health and also your mental health. Be in charge of your physical and mental health. Seek help if you need to. Talk to somebody if you need to. Pray. Go see a therapist. Go for counseling. Whatever works. But just make sure that you're more in charge of your physical health. Your health in general. Physical, mental. point number 10 is stop procrastinating. Procrastination is truly the thief of time. You know what I mean? So stop procrastinating if you want to invest in yourself, because we all have great ideas, right? We all have great aspirations and things like that. But if you keep procrastinating, it's not a good way to invest in yourself, because 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, you're going to be saying, oh my God, I wish I did that. I wish I did that on time. I wish I did this on time. And, you know, we don't want to do that. Investing in your life means taking ownership and doing what you need to do at the right time, so that way, you know, you don't lose time, you don't lose opportunity. You can just take hold of your life. So it's definitely a great way of investing in yourself. Point number 11, manage your time. So it kind of ties back to the whole stop procrastinating, but manage your time. Time is money. Not literally, but you know, time is very important. It's very valuable. Once you lose time, you can't get it back. Manage your time well. You know, whatever you need to do it at the time you're supposed to do it. Manage your time well so that you can accomplish many things that you want to accomplish in your life. It's a great way of investing in yourself. If you need to wake up early to do something, wake up early. If you need to sacrifice something to better use your time, you know, sacrifice that thing so that you can better use your time. At the end of the day, it's all about managing your time, knowing that at the end of the day, there's a good return that you want. There's a good return that's gonna, you know, come from that sacrifice that you're making. So managing your time is important. Point number 12, and the last point I'm going to make, is love yourself. And I don't say this from a selfish way, like, okay, I'm going to just live my life anyhow. It's all about me. I love myself more than anything else. No, that's not necessarily the point. But loving yourself means taking care of yourself. Daily affirmations. You know, get up in the morning. I can do this. I'm successful. I'm blessed. I'm favored. I can achieve that. I have the power to do that. I have the knowledge for that. You know what I mean? Just daily affirmations to encourage yourself, you know, to push yourself, to boost your confidence. You know, daily affirmations is important. Another thing I wrote down was self-reflection, right? So we're all a work in progress. And if you want to be better at something in life, if you want to keep growing, self-reflect. Like, okay, have I grown in this area? Where can I get better? What can I do better? Am I where I need to be right now? And if not, am I the cause of it? Am I delaying? Am I doing something that I should not be doing? And things like that. So just self-reflect is a good way to invest in your life, in yourself. Pay close attention to your thoughts and your beliefs. Am I moving away from my beliefs? Why am I doing that? How's my mental health? Okay, so I always ask this question. You know, I've asked a couple people this question, like, how's your mental health? Because people typically ask, how you doing? And things like that. But I started to ask people, how's your mental health? And they're like, I don't know. So, but you want to be conscious, and you want to, you know, pay attention to how your mental health is. What are you thinking about? Where's your mind? How do you feel? What are your fears? Are you anxious about something? So it's just being more conscious and being more aware of who you are. And you know, obviously taking care of yourself, like I said, and not letting yourself go. So a lot of times in life, circumstances come along, and sometimes we let ourselves go because we're consumed, we're overwhelmed, we're tired, we're discouraged, we're afraid, and sometimes we can let ourselves go, but it's just pulling ourselves back together, like, okay, I cannot let myself go. Who am I? And how can I stick to the core of who I am without losing myself, right? So, and not losing your identity as well, you know, it's important. So, and not losing your identity, staying grateful, being more aware, is just, all of this is just part of loving yourself and taking care of yourself, because you're worth it. You are worth it. So these are the 12 things that I wanted to mention on the ways to invest in yourself. And I hope that this video helps somebody. You know, if you're trying to figure out, okay, what can I start doing now, you know, to, you know, have a better life, or to improve the quality of my life, I think that these are some of the steps that you can take to invest in yourself. Once again, I hope this was a blessing to someone. I hope someone learned from this, and if you liked this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can just do that by clicking on the red button on my page, and it's free to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. One take wonder.